Hey, I've got a question for you. Do you have a cable bill or a phone bill or any other monthly bill for things like internet or home security? Of course you do. Well, guess what? You're probably being overcharged, and you're not alone. Millions of Americans are overpaying on their monthly bills to the tune of $60 billion a year. What if you could pay less for the exact same services? No, really, no change. And then use that extra money for things that make your life better, like a family vacation, college tuition, or simply taking some me time. Sound too good to be true? It's not. You can put your savings on autopilot. We'll analyze your bills and negotiate on your behalf, so you won't pay any more than you should for the essential services you use every day. You don't pay unless we can save you money. When we lower your bills, we'll split the savings with you, and you'll get the same or better service than you have today for less money and no hassle. We know because we've already saved our customers millions of dollars on their essential services like mobile phone, internet, cable, and more. You send us your bills, we lower them. It's that simple. Stop overpaying today. Send us your bills. That's all it takes to start living your life better.
If you want to actually be part of our Zoom, please join us on the Zoom, or you can actually see the slides on our fan page. That means it's also being recorded, so you guys can check it out. Check out the recording if you want to send this to somebody else. So go ahead and hit share, 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 because we're talking about the rules of the wealthy that they never taught you in schools. And why don't they teach you these things? Because they don't want you to understand the power of getting wealthy. They want you to think getting wealthy is difficult. Why don't they teach you about cash flow streams and passive income and leverage and all these things? Well, it's very simple. If you knew those things, then they could no longer take advantage of you. So I'm not talking about some guy in some smoke-filled room saying, how can we get them? What I'm talking about is we have an education system that doesn't teach the new ways of making money and how to create alignment with your finances. We have a government that says, pay us all your taxes. We have banks that say we'll put you in debt with college, with student loans and credit cards and car notes and personal loans. And look, there's nothing wrong with these things if you're on the right side of them. What I want to do tonight is show you guys how our group, the Extra Digit Movement, shows you how to grow your net worth one digit at a time. Here's the cool part about it. We do it using strategies, not sales, not hype. We're a group of real people getting real results. And I'm very, very proud of that. We have, I don't care who you are, man, doctor, single mom, college student, network marketer, entrepreneur, you own a dry cleaner, you own a restaurant, you're an engineer, doesn't matter. If you want to increase your net worth by an extra digit, you can ride this movement. If you want to grow your income one digit at a time, you can do it. I went from 3 figures every 2 weeks on a job I couldn't stand to now being a 7-figure business owner right out of my house. So I went from 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 to 7. And who knows, I'm approaching 8. See, the way I see it now, once we teach you the principles, all you got to do is speed it up, duplicate those measures. So let's get into it, man. Here's an asset. Here's a formula that you guys want to write down. Cash, asset, cash flow. Very important. Cash, asset, cash flow. See, if you want to be wealthy, anybody on this Zoom can be wealthy. But the first thing we have to do is show you what's stopping you from getting wealthy. And what stops most people from getting wealthy, they're not putting their money in any assets. Precious metal, fine art. Like I collect vintage cars, right? I have a 58 convertible Thunderbird. I got a 61 Bentley Salon 2. I have a 66 Mustang. Do y'all know every year those cars get more and more valuable if I don't do anything else? It's because they're considered vintage. You guys may like oil. You guys may like natural gas. You may like Forex. You may like real estate, whatever it is. But you got to take some cash, buy, build, or grow an asset, and that asset generates more cash. So here's what we do. Our company is the ultimate cash flow company. MWR Financial has been around 4.5 years. I've actually been a part of it for 3 of those 4.5 years. For 1.5 years, they were just chucking along. They were getting compliance in order. They were building a brand, showing people how all the experts do all this financial expertise for you. Of course, you're going to learn about money, but it's financial education with implementation. There's a big difference. So Mr. Brian House, his name is Brian as well. So I knew right then he was my friend, right? Mr. Brian House, this is his fourth multi-million-dollar company. And this is his last ride. He's going off into the sunset with the children and grandchildren, and he's young, right? So this is the cool thing about it. He's showing people the rules of the wealthy between Andamo Tolson, the president of field development, myself, the top income earner, Mr. Brian House, the owner. We have over 50 years of experience in business, and I have personally over 25 years of working right from home. So what we are, our organization is called Extra Digit. I explained that earlier. Want to grow your net worth? One digit at a time. We have the most $1 million residual ring club earners in the company. We have the fastest person, myself, blessed enough to hit the top tier of the compensation plan in record time. The fastest young lady and the first young lady to ever earn the residual $1 million residual ring. We have the second young lady to have earned the residual $1 million ring. Do me a favor, man. Whether you knew or not, or whether you're in Extra Digit, come off mute. I want y'all to start claiming it. Say, the ring is mine. Let me hear. Y'all got to know this year's your year.
The ring is
The
mine.
ring is mine.
Ring is mine.
Understand, man, the ring is a cool thing. It's just a cool peak interest. When people, I go out, people say, hey, what sports you play? I say, now, you trying to be funny? Okay. I'm 5'8", 155, soaking wet. You thought I played football? Like, really? No, for real. But I can hoop now. Don't get it twisted. But no, this is $1 million residual ring. Now, why is this important? Because what we do is we take 3 streams of income. 3 streams. Your current income creates cash flow. Your business income creates cash flow. And then your passive income creates cash flow. And we put all those things together. So our job in Extra Digit is to make your life simple. We provide all the training. We provide the Zooms like this. We provide the campaigns. We provide events. We provide the website. This is our organization. We said, look, MWR, y'all have what we want. We got a group of hungry people, and we're going to put these 2 things together. Let me just tell you guys this who are brand new. Let me show you how it works. It's a relationship, right? We're not looking for Mr. and Mrs. Skeptical. Extra Digit is not on trial. We're not looking for Mr. and Mrs. Prove It To Me. Mr. and Mrs. Research for 22 years. Mr. and Mrs. Bring you all your past failures and fears. We want Mr. and Mrs. You know what? I've been looking for a positive group. We want Mr. and Mrs. You know what? I'm glad I'm on the Zoom. Mr. and Mrs. You know what? I'm coachable. Show me how you doing this. How y'all buying these houses? How are you buying this land? How are you getting involved in private banking? How are you getting residual income? Brian, how you purchased 20 acres? You know, Christy, how did you retire? Dr. Sean, how did you fire your boss in 90 days? See, we're not on trial. These are real people getting real results. So what you got to ask yourself is my bank account on trial? Is my investment account on trial? If I keep going at the rate I'm going, will my children have what they need? And will my grandchildren get a head start? That's what you got to ask yourself. See, so I'm going to open up for Q&A when I explain this membership in a second. But I want y'all to understand when you come to the Q&A, it's a relationship. I'm sizing you up just like you sizing me up. Hey, who is this guy? I'm saying, who are you? Hey, what's this about? I'm saying, what do you bring to the table? You know, it's a relationship. So we're moving and shaking, and we just want people that are hungry. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. We're looking for people that are hungry, and we're looking for people that are looking. So when we had that Q&A, hey, man, let's create some good energy. Now, watch this. Thought we were going to break the bank, didn't you? Write this down. $99 a month is what MWR, that's what the investment is to get those 3 streams, right? Or actually to get 2 of the 3 streams, right? You don't get the business income, but 2 of these 3 streams is $99. I'm going to show you how to get all 3 in a second. So the first thing we're going to tackle is your mentality. That's the first thing you got to tackle. What do you think when you hear the word $99? I ask people this all the time. Does $99 feel light to you, like 99 cents in your life? Or does $99 feel heavy to you? Like, whoo, that's kind of steep. It's not a judgment call either way. But at our age, and I'm assuming everybody on here has been working at least 5 to 10 years or more, should $99 by now, it's a $100 bill, feel like 99 cents with the number of years you've been working? Well, if it doesn't, we got to do something different. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do something different. I'm gonna show you how to take the $99 and leverage it. Our membership brings you back roughly $2,000 a month in savings. Now, if you haven't done the math by now, if you don't think $99 a month is worth you bringing back in $2,000 a month, then you sadly mistaken. Brian, how does $99 bring you back $2,000? Okay, well, let's look at it. 3 of the biggest things you need to decrease are going to go down. And one of the biggest things you need to increase is going to go up just with this part of the membership. Okay, Brian, what you mean? All right, well, how many times have you actually added up how much taxes you pay out? Property taxes, ad valorem taxes, state taxes, federal taxes, sales taxes, luxury taxes, capital gain taxes. I'm not saying you participate in all of these, but about 5 of those 7 are yours. So what's my point? If you had more tax dollars in your pocket and the government was not reaching in your check every 2 weeks, reaching in your check every month, and we have a staff of enrolled agents, they speak 80 different languages. They have millions of clients. They just happen to love MWR the most. But MWR is the umbrella who partnered with all these different firms, millions of clients. And now they're going to look at your tax situation and help you lower your taxes legally, ethically, and morally. And they're EAs trained by the IRS. Come on, man. I'm going to show you guys in a second. I'm going to let you hear from some of the guys in our team, real testimonies, real results, where people getting $500, $600, $700 a month back into their paycheck. Now, people say, well, Brian, hold on. I don't have a job. Well, good. I didn't either. But it didn't mean this membership wasn't valuable. Y'all know business owners. We are terrible at keeping records. We hate the receipts. We're so busy doing social media marketing, hiring people, firing people, worried about profits, worried about expenses. We hate the record keeping. Can you upload the app, receipts into the app, and then the app actually speaks to our enrolled agents who actually help you by filing your taxes for you? That's right. Schedule C's, 1099s, file on what's called a Form 1040. We do that for you, included in the membership for the $99. The app that keeps your records, that's in sync with your checking account, savings account, all that stuff, is included in the membership, $99. If you have a job, the adjustment of your W-4, which brings the money back into your paycheck, is included in the membership for $99. I could just stop there. Forget the other things I'm about to show you. That alone is worth $99. The average person saves anywhere from $300 to $600 a month just with the taxes. So, Brian, what do we do with the tax dollars? I'm glad you asked, my friend. Now you're starting to think like extra digit. Let's pay this debt off. Put this in your notes, guys. Taxes cause debt. If you make $85,000 a year and the government is taking, let's just say 15, you take home 70. Well, here's the problem. When you got your house, they ask you for your gross. When you got your car, they didn't say after taxes what you got. They was like, how much you make? You was like 85,000, but you don't make 85,000. You make 70. So you spend the rest of your life trying to get to the 85. Now we got a credit card. Now we got a student loan. Now we got a car note. You see? So what happens is they trick you into believing that debt is okay. I'm not mad at you if you have a mortgage. I'm not mad at you if you have a car note. We're talking about low interest rates, though. We need to cut up these credit cards. If you got month after month after month, they're taking all this money. So the government got you in debt. They should get you out. Our enrolled agents adjust your W-4. Your paycheck on your job increases because now we've fixed the form accordingly. You're getting exemptions now instead of just deductions. And now that money gets you out of debt. Now, 2 of your biggest expenses in the world are lowered by our software and our experts that you can chat with like they're in your backyard. What about our bill negotiation company? Bill Shredder, where you upload your bills, cell phone bill, internet bill, water bill. We even negotiate your insurance premiums, and they don't get a commission unless they save you some money. In other words, like, for example, they save me $600. They save me $50 a month on one of my cell phones. So now if they save me $50, they may take 12. So they save me 38. Their commission comes out of the 50. So I still save $38 a month, and they don't get paid unless they negotiate your bills down. The bigger the savings, the more commission they get and the more money you save. Win, win, win. What about the fact that we threw in something to increase your credit scores? Come on now, here come your questions. You probably don't have no questions after this, but if you do, that's okay. Everything we do is an upload. All we do is upload. So Brian, what do you mean? Okay. Think about this. We average 126-point increase on our members' credit scores. We're not even a credit restoration company. We threw the credit restoration in for free. So we didn't increase the price of the membership when we added credit restoration. We wanted that to be an added bonus to your credit scores. To your membership by increasing your credit score. I went from a 734 to a 777 to a 820. Now, guys, I'm blessed enough to make 4 figures per day. When I wake up every single day, 4 figures hits my account because of this company. I also have an 820 credit score. Do you know what banks do when you walk in with an 820 and a pocket full of passive income and investments? I'm going to show you guys in a second land banking. I'm going to show you guys in a second private banking. I'm going to show you guys in a second. We're getting into the first-time home buyer program where you can fire your landlord in 2 weeks. We're going to show you that program. We're getting into a managed fund where experts do trading all over the world for you in the Forex market. Do you know what happens to you when you got an 820 credit score or above a 750 and you got residual income coming in? That's called freedom, flexibility. Somebody do me a favor, come off mute before I take questions and say, let's go. If you believe freedom is your birthright.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's get it.
It's your birthright, man. It's your birthright. So let me see real quick. I'm going to take questions now. Where all the cities, where y'all coming from, man? Type that in the chat real quick. Because I'm going to show you guys now how you're about to take over the different areas that you live in, right? Okay, I see Memphis in the building. What's up, Lamar Hicks? Stone Mountain in the building. What's up, Phil? Angela Johnson, welcome everybody. Brooklyn, New York is in the building. Fayetteville's in the building. Glenn Burney, what's up, Jaleesa? All right, look at all these cities, man. Tennessee, Clarkston, Phoenix, Birmingham, Erotic City, Los Angeles, Columbia, Detroit. What's up, Detroit? My mom is from Pontiac, Michigan, Grand Auburn Hills. Vegas, what's up? Okay, so listen, all these different cities that we're reaching, right? You guys can be the first in your city to bring MWR to your whole area. It's going to snowball into the region. It's going to snowball across the country. Everybody right now needs or knows somebody who needs some help in these areas. So before I could take questions, let me tell you this. How did I earn $1,000 a day? I'm gonna show you guys in a second. But Brian, you already had a 734 credit score. I know. So I didn't need to upload it, but I did it anyways to show how easy it was. I didn't know I was gonna go to an 820, right? I didn't have any pay stubs to upload to the enrolled agents, but they helped me with the record keeping because I'm already a business owner. So they didn't adjust my W-4, but now my records are super, super tight. I own all my cars. I don't have any student loans anymore. I don't have any credit cards. So I didn't have any debt. But here's what I want y'all to do before I show you the income. You got to put your business hat on. Do you know anybody who could use TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian and vacuum some of that stuff off their credit? Do you know anybody who could use a W-4 adjustment and get an instant pay raise at work by lowering their taxes? Do you know anybody who wants a freedom date to get out of debt as soon as possible? Do you know anybody, right, who wants to get their bills negotiated so more money comes back to them? That's what you got to ask yourself. So remember this, guys, the owner of Kibbles and Bits never tasted it. He don't eat the dog food, but I promise you, he's a billionaire. Okay, or not multi-millionaire. You don't have to eat dog food. You don't even have to own a dog to have a dog food company. And you would think he does, but he don't eat it every night. So remember this, guys, put on your business hat and think about the 300 million people in the country who could use this membership and save $2,000 a month. And then I'm going to show you how to make that kind of money per day. New people, talk to me. If this is your first time, like you brand new, what's up, G? I see you. G said, look, I'm getting ready for Q&A right now. Okay. All right. If this is your first time, if you're brand new, not if you're in the business, but this one of your first time seeing the overviews, let me go with G first. What's up, G? Thanks for paying attention, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it, brother. I was brought here by Glenn Finley. Glenn and I have known each other for about maybe 2 months, but we've worked together in that 2 months time, like we've been working together for 30 years. So it's a really good thing. And when he told me about you and he showed me the group, I was like, oh, wow, this is awesome. Okay, so we're talking about some things that I know about and I've worked with and done. I've had my credit score go from 400 to 700, 500 to 700. Right now it's 5 something. I know it can get back to 750. I just know I've never seen a business that has all of this in one spot.
Okay, right.
All of it in one, everything we need in one spot. It's kind of cool. So, but my question, I'm not trying to edify. I got a question. My question is, okay, the 99, that's for a person who wants to get in and become a student of the process, right? Is there a difference between that and wanting to be an affiliate? Because I don't do nothing that I can't make money on.
There you go. Yeah. So answer your question. I'm getting to the daily pay now. I just always read right here. Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, okay, you got it.
So here's the other half of my question. The other half of my question is, I'm married. I'm a professional musician, Grammy Award-winning singer, songwriter, producer, the whole deal. Toured with Prince, shot basketball with Prince, chased girls with Prince. I've done all this cool stuff. And I'm not saying that to impress you, but to impress upon you, musician life is like this.
Yeah.
So while you up, you making some money, you don't know what you're doing, whether you screw it off and then you're down here and your credit score is a 400 again. So I don't have a job. I haven't had a job. I every time I think about a job, I get a headache. But my wife has a full-time job, but she don't want to be at home with me all day. So is my wife also included in this process? Because I can't do anything with the W-4 because I don't have one, right?
Right. I didn't have one either. But yeah, the membership, to answer your question, couples are included in the same membership. You got it.
Dope. Okay, that's my question. I'm good, bro. Thanks, man.
Hey, I appreciate it. And thanks for your energy, man. Congratulations on all your success.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir.
All right. Yep. Gerald, come off mute for me, man. I'll take maybe 2 more before I go on to the comp plan. Gerald, it's on you.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. How you feel?
Okay. My question is, doing a little networking. My question is that, what do you think the ratio to get 2 or 3 people per week, per month to get involved with this? You know, for us talking to 20 people to get 2, 25 to get 3, what do you think the ratio would be?
That's a good question, because it kind of depends on your relationship with people, right? Some of you guys are very, very influential. I got a gentleman in my team. He sponsored 5 people today, but he's an influential guy. I got people who have to go through what I call our car wash. Some people going to drive around, the car going to be dirty. We don't care. Some people want their rims clean, tires shine, interior, exterior. They want the whole works. So it depends on who you are and how you've been to people. Here's the answer. Social media has made the world a lot smaller. Zooms bring us together just like this, right? You got Instagram, you got YouTube, you got Twitter, you got Facebook. So it doesn't really matter who you know. My business, I built a 7-figure business by a bunch of strangers that I ended up meeting and becoming my friends. You see what I'm saying? So what I teach people in Extra Digit, 50, 15, 5. And that's getting into the training. We'll get to that. But 50 exposures, email, Facebook, Instagram, coworker, family, 15 are going to be open. 5 will join. And thank God, all we need is 3. You see what I'm saying? So just remember that ratio, 50, 15, 5. I'm not saying it's going to take that. That's just a mentality I want to give you. And we'll train you on that kind of stuff. Okay.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Great. Mr. Glenn, talk to me. Last one.
Hey, I'm new. I don't know, my internet went out or something, but James Pruitt invited me tonight.
Okay.
Prior to joining, prior to getting on here, I actually went ahead and joined as a member. But what I wanted to find out is, you were asking us to let you know where we were as far as different cities. So what you're telling me, let me ask this. Are you telling me that you got to this point with a very small amount of people? Is like this?
Correct.
Is that what you're saying? Because I've done networking, and I mean, I've built like 20,000 people on a team.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to go all over the world to do it.
I understand. Yeah. So the reason I did the roll call, great question, man. See, because we're digital, right, and debt free, our margins are really big. See, so everything is software. Everything is chat with the expert. Everything is upload. Everything is video. When you upload the W-4, we fix it and send it back to you. When you upload your credit reports, we get it vacuumed up and send you, your monitoring system. You upload your bills. So when you got those kind of margins, it doesn't take as many people. I build organizations of like 60,000, but the margins are so small. I was like you, I'm breaking my neck all over the place, right? So over here, I actually built, my income grew by 15,000 per month. And that was during the pandemic. We were locked down. We couldn't even move, fly, nothing, right? So big margins don't require a huge group. And I'm about to show you the comp plan. So you'll have, it'll make more sense to you in a second when you see how next week we're taking the 85,000 a day up to 15,000 a day. Right now, our daily pay is at 85,000. We've done so well as a company in the past 2 years, we're taking that up to 15,000 per day and add more money in the comp plan. So your team, man, with I'll give you an example. With the team you had previously doing all that, you would be at the 15,000 a day right now. You'll be over 200,000 a month with that same group over here, with half of that group. Scary, huh?
All right, I'm ready.
All right, cool. I'll show you the comp plan. All right. Any young ladies got any questions? Y'all, the ladies usually run this mother. No questions? Y'all good? All right. All right. Don't make one up if you don't have one.
Hi, Brian. How are you?
I'm great. Who's speaking?
This is some. I'm not sure if you got my message I just sent you, but we worked in a business before and we met in Vegas. So
Okay.
I follow you. No one sent me the link, but I need to know how to get on. How you doing?
Okay. So you know how to reach me?
No.
Okay. You got my Facebook and Instagram?
Yes. I have your Facebook. I don't know about your Instagram.
Okay. DM me right now. I remember you for sure. What's your name again? Give it to me I'm gonna hit you in the chat. What's your name again? Give me your name.
Fisher.
Fisher?
Sonia Fisher. Yep.
Sonia Fisher.
We got a
Okay.
picture together and everything.
Okay. Hit me right now on my in my inbox on Facebook. You got it?
Okay.
And send me the picture so I can see.
Right now.
So I can see where we took our picture. And I'll take care of you.
Okay, I gotta find it, but
All
I got
right,
you.
hit me right now. All right. Good to hear from you.
Okay.
So
You're
welcome.
Thank you.
So guys, let's talk about the money and get out of here. Wait, Sonia Fisher. Let me make sure because I forget and you'll be saying, he didn't call me. Sonia Fisher. But you inboxing me right now. All right, I got it. Okay. Hold on 1 second, guys. I want to. Okay, we live. Okay, did all that. Nobody had, I'm looking at the comments to make sure nobody had any questions. Nobody in the chat. Y'all good? Y'all good? Y'all good? Okay. All right, let's go. Now, number 2, business income. This is what my man was talking about earlier. We took questions already. We're going to end with a bang. Just so y'all know, I got about 3 more days. Tomorrow night, 8:30. Sunday night, 8:30. Monday night, 8:30. I'm going to be right here so y'all can bring more people back, right? It's not bad, man. Over 150 people on a Friday night, right? Several hundred yesterday, several hundred the day before. Come on back tomorrow night. I'm using my weekend to be with y'all and make this thing happen. $149 a month, $50 more, and you are in the business. These are the daily checks that everybody was talking about, right? This is how we bought the land and the houses and the things I'm about to show you. $149 per month. Now, you got to ask yourself, is that light to me right now? Or is that real heavy to me right now? If that's heavy to you right now, you can't afford not to invest $149. It should feel like $1.50. I'm not judging you. But if 149 feels like I just said 14,000, you're like, man, I can't take nothing else. Yes, you can. Visa taking it. MasterCard taking it. Discover taking it. I know because I've been there. It's not judgment, but you got to get out of that mentality and say, man, let me get these principles so 149 would never be an issue in my life again. Here's the magic. This one, my man I talked to a second ago about these margins. Write this down. 3 + 1 = self self-funded. 3 plus 1 equals self-funded. That means if 3 people join your business, somebody says, I'm in, I'm ready to go. I like this. I want to get paid. And one person says, I just want the $99. So you don't care, right? You want both. But when you get 3 people to join the business and one person to say, I just want to be a customer, your business becomes self-funded because now you're making $150 a month. You see it? So we take your $5 a day, we hold it in escrow, and now your $150 a month is your commission. So now the $149 pays for it. That's your first small goal. We want to get that knocked out in 3 weeks or less. I tell people, man, I want y'all to remember this. Let's get one person per week. 1, 2, 3. In 3 weeks, your business is paid for and self-funded. Now, write this down as well in the comments. 12 equals 600. 12 equals 600. How did I get to thousands of dollars a day? I did that right there over and over again. I helped 1, 2, and 3 get one set of 3, a set of 3, and a set of 3. That equals 12. I shot up to 600 a month. Boy, y'all should have saw me. Let me tell you something. I don't care what none of y'all say. An extra 600 a month hitting your account passively. You're a new person. You can shop every week if you want. You can invest every week if you want. You can double down on your mortgage and get out of debt in half the time. You can become debt free because we already adjusted your W-4. You're putting the two together. You can start putting a down payment on something. See, you get to millionaire status a few $100 at a time, but they got to work for you. So 12 people in your team, not you talking to all those people. 12, you started with 3 and taught them the same process. Now, as that grows, you start going to 40 a day. That's a 4-figure residual check per month. 80 a day, 140 a day. Then you hit our second tier on the left. 200 a day, 280 a day, 400 a day. I'm so excited, man. I've been checking out y'all's numbers. Some of y'all approaching these next tiers. We got people approaching 280, 400, 650, 1,000. Y'all are going to be just like I was, man. My text message used to be $5 a day, just like y'all's. Now money's not a concern. You see? So now you get to tier 3, 1,500, 2,500 a day, 4,000 a day, 6,000 a day, 8,500 a day. Now, let me let y'all in on a secret before we go, right? My 35 minutes of fame has expired. Tell you a secret. Most companies, when they add new tiers, like instead of 8,500, we add a 10,000 a day, and when we add a 12,500 a day, and they put it on top of the current 8,500. So you got to climb higher, in other words. Not MWR Financial, not Mr. Brian House. Same tiers, we put more money in the tiers. So the 8,500 a day that you see on your screen, that's why when I was talking earlier about the different cities, a lot of y'all are going to get pushed right to these levels because you're the one bringing it to your city. This, by February 4th, will be increased, and so will these, and so will these, in the same tiers. So we made a comp plan and adjustment because we're making more money. So Big Glenn, I want you to think about this for a second. We didn't have to go higher. Now, with the same work we put in, helping people get financially sound, you're just going to make more money for the same work. And we're adding another daily check to it. And we're adding the new services to the membership that I'm about to show y'all right now. All right. So fill out that chart a couple of times and you start getting these text messages. Ding, ding, ding. So a lot of y'all are going to be at 20 a day, 20 a day, 20 a day, 200 a day, 200 a day, 500 a day, 1,000 a day. Do me a favor, man. If I got somebody who MWR has impacted your life, come raise your hand real quick. Give me a 30-second testimony real quick. What have the experts actually done for you? And a one of our brand new individuals ready to rock and roll. Anna, come off mute and talk to me. How you feel? Why'd you join this business?
I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. You know, I gave this a really quick try because I wanted to see what all the hype was about. I uploaded my bills to the bill shredder, and immediately, like I did it last night after the meeting, immediately this morning I got text talking about, hey, AT&T is reducing this, that, and the third. And I'm like, hey, hold on now, amen.
I love it, Anna. I told you, man, it's no joke. All y'all gotta do is upload the stuff, right? New energy, new people. Now they're gonna keep hitting you. Hey, Bob is working on this. Hey, John is working on that. Susan is working on this. Bill Shredder, so cool. They let you know every step of the way. It feels good, right?
Definitely feels good. I absolutely love it.
All right, cool. Let's talk about this daily pay. I know I got somebody on here, I think, that just hit $600 a month, brand new. They may not be on here. If you're making the 20 a day, if you're making the 80 a day, if you're making the 140 a day or whatever, Dr. Regina, talk to me. What has MWR done for you?
Peace and blessings, Coach BB. You know, before MWR, I was in $35,000 worth of debt. I had over $60,000 in student loans. But since working with the experts, they have gotten my student loans paid for by the government. I did not have to pay 1 red cent. I also decreased my debt by $16,491.18, shaving off 6 years and 7 months being in debt. Now allowing me to be debt-free in 1 year and 1 month, which will be next month, February 2023. I am super excited. I've also have saved $4,017.59 in interest penalties. That's a 65.2 interest savings. Now I have a millionaire date of July 2041. So I am super excited, and I thank you for your tutelage and how you just pour into us.
Hey, I appreciate. Wait a minute, man. Y'all, we got an old school testimony and a new school testimony. Y'all do me a favor, hit the space bar, come off mute, man. Show them some love. Dr. Regina know her number.
All right, now. Fantastic.
Hey, man, I say that because we're covering all ranges, right? Dr. Regina is up there in Brooklyn. I think Anna's down south, if I'm not mistaken, but she's in the business 1 week. Dr. Regina getting daily checks. She knows down to the penny when she'll be a millionaire. That is so cool. I'm going to end with those two. Gwen, I'm going to hit you tomorrow for sure. All right, I want to end with those two. I see you because I'm a little bit behind. But watch this. Just want to show y'all the text messages and how they come. Now, freedom is what you're going for. The passive income, right? These are people who've actually walked off their jobs. Gail Andrews, former IRS executive. Christy Howard, former bartender. Shanti Hill, educator, former educator. 90 days, boom, replace his salary, ready to go, make it happen full time with us. It's not extra digit that's on trial. Are you happy with what you're doing with your investments and things like that? We got walking testimonies. So write this down. February 4th and 5th in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. All roads lead to South Florida. I'm telling y'all right now, man, they give me 5 minutes of stage time. I'm about to be in rare form. When they roll this stuff out, I might fly. And I don't mean on an airplane to back home from Fort Lauderdale. We're partnering with a first-time home. We're opening a first-time home buyer program. Look, from what I understand, your credit don't matter because we're going to buy the house for you. And guess what? We're working on your credit for you. So now percentages of your rent are going towards a down payment while we get your house in order because we got everything we need because you got our membership. Now, a lot of companies, people join and quit and join and quit. You got a whole bunch of people that's in the home buying program, but part of their stipulation is they got to be on the membership to get the house. So they don't go nowhere. We got a managed fund. This is where experts are going to trade and do all these things for you and give you investments that they recommend, make the trades and things happen, and then you can have a cushion because the debt that you're paying off is going directly into the managed fund. So now you're shifting the money from the money you were giving away into a fund that's growing for you way higher and faster than inflation. What about land banking, where some of us now have deeds to land acres that we purchased in Southern California, and now the deed has appreciated already in 1 year by 32%. Now you're giving your children deeds instead of debt. 32%. Shout out to Dana Turnquest, Angela Johnson, a lot of people in EDM. If I tell you about everybody, we'd be here all day. Okay. Charles and Judith Ivory. Charles lost his job before COVID, did not have a job. They wanted to call him back and say, all right, Charles, things done loosened up. He said, no, I'm building my dream home now. Y'all 2 years too late. Paid for their land with cash. Cash. Dream home being built. I got the recent pictures. I ain't put them in yet. We way past plumbing and the studs and the framing. We going up with sheetrock. Judy Cookie gonna be decorating in a minute. Nothing like seeing your dream come true. Nothing like it. So before we go, here's what's gonna stop y'all. Your assumptions are gonna stop you. I think it's hard. Don't nobody want to do that. People kill me when they start speaking for people. I don't know nobody. Yes, you do. The world is small now. You got too many ways. Look, not one of my good best friends is in the business. Okay. All the guys I went to college with, none of them in the business. All the friends in the neighborhood, none of them in the business. I got a bunch of new friends that are in the business because we vibrating high. Your confusion is going to stop you. Right? You're looking at that little funky 149 and that little funky 99, and you thinking about how much it costs. You're not thinking about what it brings back. Your past experience is what stops you. Oh, I tried this, been there, done that. Yeah, but did you really do the training? Did you really let us in our campaigns, right? Was this around? I don't care if you tried something. Did you try this? The answer to that is no. You tried relationships before, but you didn't give up on love. I mean, let's just keep it real. All right, I'm training. So what's my point? This is what happens when you put all these things together. I was able to purchase 20 acres of land. Think about it. The bank, it's kind of hard to say no when you had the things I told you all about earlier. So I got this land here in Atlanta, Georgia. I saw the lake. I immediately thought cash flow, because that's what we train to do, right? We extra digit, cash flow. So I start charging people to fish. That's another cash flow stream that came in. Then I said, wait, the front yard is about 3 acres. People can have family reunions, bounce houses, the lady on the right having yoga, the kids playing tug of war. Front yard becomes cash flow. Backyard is about 5 acres of the 20. Food trucks, vendors. Young lady was selling books. I had a young lady with apparel. They set up their tents. They rented the backyard out, which I now have turning into a parking lot. I'll show you why in a second. Cash flow in the backyard. The woods on the property. See, when you start expanding your vision, go ahead and type in the comments, what would you do if you had extra money, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 a day coming in? What would you do? Airbnbs? What would you do? Hotels? What would you do? Start your nonprofit? Would you donate more to the church? Go ahead and type in the comments. Let me know what you would do. This is what I did. I built Bean Acres out. Now the tent community, they got tents in the woods, games in the woods, fire pits in the woods. You see? So now they brought a big club with lights in it. They were partying all night out there in the woods. I didn't even know people did that. I turned the house into cash flow. Atlanta's the new Hollywood. Tyler Perry lives here. They shot Black Panther here, right? The Walking Dead is shot here. This is Hollywood #2. So I turned the house into an asset where they can change clothes, they can shoot films, the actors can take a nap. It's like a trailer now because I revamped it. I did everything in hardwood floors, the ceiling, the paint, the bathroom, the shower, everything. Now when they outside shooting the scenes, the actors can rest inside and wait on the set. I turned the inside and outside into an asset. See, I'm creating cash flow using the cash flow from the MWR cash flow machine. What you doing? Then one day I got this call. Hey, Brian, we're going to put a washer and dryer in the woods. I said, cool. Yeah, hey, y'all pay for it. They said, we're going to put a jacuzzi out next to the washer and dryer. I'm like, okay. You mind if we hang a flat screen? I never forget he asked me that. He was like, can we hang a TV on one of your trees? I said, I don't care. It's a nail, right? Yeah, hang it up. It was the Georgia Lottery. They shot a commercial at Bean Acres. Why? Because I got big vision. I don't think small. I don't think about impressing people. I think about how to create cash flow streams to leave and live the legacy for my family. So the Georgia Lottery shot a commercial. I woke up one day, this guy was walking through the woods and I saw the hot tub and the washer and dryer. I said, I was watching Good Morning America. I said, that's awesome. They rolled the commercial out on me. See, how big is your vision? How big is your vision? Y'all got to start dreaming again, man. So this is my vision. I'm building an amphitheater. If I see another dump truck, it'll be too soon. Okay, if I don't see another dump truck, I brought all this dirt. We flattening that land out because we have to lift it up. And now you're going to walk up the steps, park the car, hit the stage. We got the awning on top. Some of y'all going to be speaking at the Bean Acre Retreat. You're going to get your awards and recognition. Some people going to get, I'm going to rent it out for marriages and receptions. Some people going to get married at Bean Acres with the lake behind them and they can decorate because it's an outdoor amphitheater in my backyard. What's your mission? So now I created another check on top of a check where I used to have live check to check. You see the difference? Now I created September 2nd, September 3rd, September 4th, September 9th, October 15th, October 16th. Now my son is living the legacy and I'm living it with him. He called me the other day. Hey, Dad, we're going to be at Bean Acres. So what you doing? Oh, we're just hanging out. I'm like, go ahead. They want to ride ATVs and all that. So you got to have big vision. So before I go, guys, what's your vision? Let us know tonight where you stand. You going to bring some people back tomorrow? I'm back at 8:30 tomorrow. Same spot, same pin code, right? Same password, whatever, cash flow. Bring some people. Sign up tonight with the person who invited you. They're going to give you a link. Okay. Number 2 says, hey, Brian, I like that membership. I don't want the daily checks. I'm good. All right. Number 2, no problem. Get the membership. $99 a month. The experts work on your stuff. Capiche? Number 1 says, Brian, I'm in. You done bought 20 acres. You done showed us your check. Your son living the legacy. People building their dream houses. We got real estate coming in 2 weeks. Yes. We got a managed fund we launched in February 4th in 2 weeks. I keep saying 2 weeks. In about a week. Yes. We got private banking. Yes. We got land banking. Yes. First time home buyer program. Yes. All that in 7 days. And you sitting up here looking at me about $149 and we pay every day. I don't get it, but hey, a lot of my friends don't get it and it's okay. Sign up during the break. I'm back here tomorrow night. I'm back here for the next 3 days, I think, until Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, right back here, 8:30. I'm Brian Bean. See you in the magazines. Y'all have a good weekend. Peace.